up guys, it's Average Ol making average content for the average viewer, and it's finally here. After months of delays, buggy leaked gameplay and more arguments about specialists than there is in a broken household, we finally have a chance to play Battlefield 2042, and let me tell you that I am having one hell of a time. That's not to say that there isn't any issues, because God knows there are, but we'll save that for another video. Today I just want to give you a really quick video on my top 3 tips for leveling up fast in Battlefield 2042. Make sure you like this video if you like it and dislike it if you smell. And if you're new around here, I'm going to be covering the absolute tits out of Battlefield 2042, so if you enjoy this style of content, please consider subscribing. Now, just to be clear, the first 2 of these tips are going to be actual genuine gameplay tips, and the last tip is something that I would usually call somewhat of an exploit, but it's in the base game, so I guess it's fine. Just know that I'm mentioning it for education purposes, and if you choose to use it, it's up to you. Okay, so number 1, get easy kills. There you go, one of the best tips you'll ever hear. No, I'm kidding, of course I have more to it. Now, what I've been finding the most luck with in getting super easy kills in Battlefield 2042 is a combination of 3 separate factors. The first being play breakthrough, the second being use the specialist Sundance, and the third is combining both of these to make some awesome epic flanks. Now, on most maps, when you are attacking on breakthrough, you'll be able to spawn on somewhat of a high vantage point. Now, there are a few exceptions to this, and in these cases you'll have to spawn on something like a helicopter or an ally that is already airborne. Now, what you want to do is use Sundance's wingsuit ability to absolutely glide through the air, and you'll be able to perch yourself behind all of the pesky campers. They could be on hills, rooftops, or other buildings, but the thing is, you're such a small target when you're flying through the air in Sundance's wingsuit that it's actually very hard to spot you, let alone shoot you out the sky. In the clips you'll be seeing in the majority of this video, to be honest, because they're the best clips I've been able to get this morning, what I do is I literally do this nearly every time I spawn, and sometimes the payout is absolutely incredible. So next time you play, get into breakthrough and try out these flanking techniques, because you will honestly rack up so many kills and so much XP in the process. Not only that, people can't really accuse you of not playing the objective, because you're taking out some of the most pesky and annoying people within the game that are sniping people off objectives all across the map. Number 2, PTFO. This is like the most common saying amongst the Battlefield community, and if you don't know what it means, then I suggest you get the fuck out. No, I'm kidding. It means play the fucking objective. Now, in Conquest, in Battlefields in the past, there's been a very lucrative way of ranking up your character, and that is by getting into a vehicle and capping all of the flags that aren't already capped at the beginning, and then as the game progresses you'll be able to work out which flags are more inhabited and where the action is, and you'll be able to go to the ones that are sort of less populated and cap them whilst the action is happening elsewhere. This is a super easy way to level up in Battlefield 2042 if you're not so good at it and you're not very good at, say, you know, actually playing the game properly and killing people. This really is an easy way to get those levels up sky high. Now, I do want to add an extra little tip to this one. With the cooling system, a lot of the time throughout the game you'll be able to call in a hovercraft, and the hovercrafts in this game are absolutely awesome and wicked fun, to be honest. Now, most vehicles within this game are confined to 4 wheels, as you would expect. This means that they're turning circles, and the way that they drive operates very similar to how you would expect a 4-wheeled regular car to drive. However, the hovercraft is so speedy and so maneuverable that it makes mowing down the enemies incredibly easy and incredibly satisfying. If you combine mowing people down and vaporizing them in the cloud of air under your hovercraft with whizzing around the map and capping the unpopulated capture zones, you'll be onto a winner without having to put in any effort whatsoever. To be honest, this is a real fun way to play the game anyway, because not only are you ranking up your character and getting a hell of a lot of XP, but you're also helping out the team and depleting those enemy tickets even quicker. So get into Conquest and try this out now. The final tip that I want to put out, like I said in the beginning, is more of an exploit, and I don't really understand why it's in this game at this point. Like, I know why it's in the game, but I don't understand why they've balanced it this way, and that is bot farming. Now, there are two ways to do this. There's the wrinkly brain, extremely intelligent way, and there's the smooth brain way that means that you eat paste and are also ruining one of the core experiences of Battlefield 2042. Now, the first one, the one that if you are going to do this, you should do, is by joining a solo game, creating your own solo game against easy bots and just going to town on them. I have tried this and I can confirm that it works for both leveling up your XP and when you get kills with specific weapons, not only are you leveling up your XP, but you're also unlocking the attachments that go with that gun. This, in my eyes, shouldn't be in the game. If you want to level up your guns, you should be playing in multiplayer against real people, and it seems super cheesy to be able to do this and level up quickly against bots. It just seems absolutely ridiculous to me, but hey, DICE wanted it in the game, they've got it in the game, so if this is something that you're into, then you might as well go and try it if you want to. Just know that come the end of it, if you reach, say, level 60 with all of your guns maxed out and then you hop into your first game of multiplayer, I really do think that you're cheating yourself out of the proper experience that Battlefield 2042 is. Now, the second way that you can do this, which I really don't understand why people are, to be honest, because it seems absolutely ridiculous, is to join one of these bot XP farm portal servers. Basically, there's loads and loads, like a metric shit ton of these servers on Portal, whereby they've just set up a server with really easy bots, sometimes with just 1 HP, and you just join in there, turn off your brain, eat some fucking paste, I don't know what you guys like to do, and then farm XP on those bots. Now, the real issue that I have with this method is that already people are trying to make really good in-depth Portal modes, and the server capacity is already at a maximum for the time being. That means that people who are actually putting in time and effort into making Portal modes are getting shut away by the wayside because people are only interested in making these bot farms, when the reality of it is you just don't need to be putting in this effort to do this. You can just do it literally offline in the game if you want. You can play with up to 4 players in a custom match without bogging down the Portal servers. So anyway, there we go. I really hope that this video has helped some of you guys, and I really hope to see you all on the battlefield. Now, for those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. How are you finding the Battlefield 2042 experience, and would you recommend it to a friend? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.